Welcome and hello to everyone.
Hey everyone.
Yeah, live stream, live hang number 38 already. It's been 3 years now since we're doing these live hangs, these monthly live hangs. And today is a pretty special hang because this year was the first time where Martin and I and our friend Franz went to Guitar Summit in Mannheim. And if you were around last month in September, we did the Guitar Summit preparation live hang where we checked out all the exhibitors, all the booths, all the workshops and concerts. And now we want to talk about what we experienced there, what we saw, what we liked, what we maybe didn't like,
what we did, because what we missed.
What we missed as well, because we were there for 3 days, which sounds like a lot, but it's not nearly enough. I read that in one comment you answered, you wrote that you could have stayed 1 week easily.
I think it's the same for you. There were so many great brands and great guitars there. Not a lot of cheap stuff.
No. So many boutique and prime luthiers from Germany's,
Italy,
France, Italy, Switzerland, I think as well. Austria, obviously. We also uploaded a couple of videos of Austrian luthiers.
And some of them surprisingly affordable.
Yeah, not like crazy price tags.
Yeah. So for example,
custom.
the BHI guitars. Where I've filmed two shorts.
Those with the crazy tops.
Yeah, with the crazy tops. I forgot to upload today the second one.
Well, for later or for tomorrow?
For tomorrow in this case. So, yeah.
Camera a little bit.
Better. Those were around 3,500 for
custom guitars.
Custom guitars, totally handmade. I mean, go at any other custom builder and look at these crazy tops, man. I mean,
there you can get, well, not standard production guitars, but the new Fenders Ultra or Ultra 2, the one they just announced, they go for around 2.5K, and those are production guitars.
Yeah.
Let's quickly see who's in the chat already. We have Magic Man. Hi, Brent.
Hey, Brent.
Dennis Ellis,
thanks for joining.
We hope you're doing fine as well. And Sam is here as well.
Sam,
hi.
Hope you're not working.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
You mean this guy?
Yeah.
You probably saw enough of him already. I need to take a sip. I'm thirsty.
Cheers.
Should we? Well, let's start with the rules for today's live hang. If you have any questions, if there's anything you want to know, leave a comment or leave a comment. Let us know, and we're gonna interrupt. Otherwise, we will just be talking about pretty much what we did and what we experienced. And I think we can kick it off with Friday. We woke up pretty early because we left around 6 in the morning. We booked an early check-in with our hotel, and we arrived in Mannheim, I think about after 4 hours. It was 10:15, something like that.
Not much traffic.
No,
at all.
Fortunately, we managed to get there in less than 4 hours because we expected 4.5, because usually around Stuttgart there's quite a lot of traffic. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Thanks for joining. And so we arrived there. It was too early for the show. It was too early for the check-in. So we had a breakfast or brunch. And then we were able to check into the hotel. And then finally we could go to the Rosengarten, which means Rose Garden, if you want to translate it to English, which was like a 10-minute walk from our hotel. So it was relatively nearby. And I stayed there when I was first time at Guitar Summit as well, which was in 2018, so it's 6 years ago. And the hotel was okay. It was all we needed. For us, it was important that it's just a short walk to the venue.
Something we wouldn't do anymore is get the early check-in, because that one was quite useless.
Hey, Martian Mary.
Hey, Martian Mary. we thought we'd do this because we might need it for the parking spot.
Mhm.
And
There's a huge underground parking space.
Parking garage, and it's calculated by the hour.
Yeah.
And if you hit a certain amount of hours per day, you just pay the whole day. So
€14, so it was not crazy expensive.
yeah, and so it did not matter at all if we would have a check-in earlier or later. So we could have just parked there, let it stay there, our stuff in the car, get for the breakfast, and go directly then there to Guitar Summit, because we were then about an hour late, I would say.
Yeah,
almost.
there was a queue in front of it. They had 3 or 4 queues, and they checked the bags. So when you arrived with a bag, they took a quick look inside. You get your wristband. We got the I think it was golden one for the 3-day pass.
Yeah, and the silver one was then for the...
Hi, Keith.
Hey, Keith.
For the day, just for the day. And then there were exhibitors and press.
No, the silver one was for the masterclass.
Right. Yeah, we got that as well. There was a pink one as well.
The pink one was
for the day pass.
Yeah.
Okay. And exhibitors had like an orange one.
Yeah. However,
many different colors, so they could differentiate.
Colors.
Yeah. And yeah, we arrived a little bit late, but at least we were full. And then on Friday, we just walked around pretty much. But the funny thing is the master plan. We check everything. Yeah, you know where I'm getting. We check everything out. We go scout. We go to the ground floor, the -1. We go to the ground floor. Then we go to the first floor and the second floor, and we see where we want to go in the afternoon or later of the day, and take videos and stuff like that. And then Martin got stuck at the Shark Guitars booth,
which was just 5
right at the entrance,
meters behind the entrance. So
it was. We got our bands, and Martin, Shark guitars. Oh, what is this? A fretless guitars. And the guy at the booth, do you want to play? Martin, sure. And then he started playing fretless guitar, a fretless Shark guitar. And yeah, 1.5 years ago, he was at NAMM, and he was really impressed by Shark. So of course, it was very interesting to see how they developed.
Yeah.
And what they had to show. And they also had a great new product, which is pretty much their guitar, their system, but without effects pedals, and at a more reasonable or more affordable price. The cards
in there, and yeah, that cuts the cost to around €2,500 for the most affordable,
instead of 3.5 or something like that.
Instead of 3.5, so about one, you can reduce it by about 1K, whatever you were building before. So that's a big plus in my book, because I wouldn't want these cards in the guitar anyway. I'm not too much a fan of having batteries in the guitar.
You are the guy, you can play just with an amp or maybe one dirt pedal. Yeah. You don't need delay, reverb, chorus, whatever in the guitar. So for you, it would not make sense. But yeah, then Martin was sitting there playing the guitar, and that's something that's really cool. It's a silent show, so you always get headphones when you want to try a guitar. There's either a small portable solution where you can plug your headphones in, or they use the Captor X with tube amps, because many of the exhibitors had tube amps as well.
Nice tube amps.
But you couldn't play with a cap, because it would just be too loud, and which is really nice, because you can talk to people in a normal way. You don't have to shout. You don't have to scream. The volume at the show is pretty nice. Yeah. Then
did we say hi to Keith already? And Martian Murray?
Martian Murray, we did. Keith, I think I said hi briefly. But hi, Keith.
Hi there.
Now we did properly. Yeah, we were at Shark for quite some time. We came back the other day on Saturday, where we took the video and got the explanation. You can find the video on the channel if you want to check it out, where the system was explained, and just a quick overview of their guitars and necks and models, and they also demonstrated the what's it called, where you can configure it. everything.
The designer.
The
but
designer, they called it the designer. Yeah.
I think we did not take a video of
No,
the
no,
designer.
no, we didn't.
so-
They just showed us. They had
Yeah.
a TV screen, and yeah. What else did we do on Friday? Was there a show on Friday? Yeah, Perfecto's show.
Perfecto,
on the
yeah, we
Electric
were-
Stage 2.
Yeah, we were there
Um,
for.
Let me quickly see if I can show the picture or how I can show the picture, because there are a bunch of pictures. Slides. Your computer. Okay. That's
I
cool.
need some slideshow.
Photos.
I would guess PowerPoint slides.
Ah, right. Not just single pictures.
Yeah.
Hi, Blackjack
Hey,
guitar.
Blackjack guitar.
Yeah, but the first workshop, clinic, whatever you want to call it, they call it workshops. Those are the ones that are included in the price.
Mhm.
For the masterclass, you have to pay separately. They cost, most of them, around 120 euro. But the workshops are included. You just have to be there.
Yeah, and they have several stages where they do it. The one, I think was it Electric One, I think.
That was the one in the basement with the
was
headphones.
in the basement with the headphones, so everyone could just go there, grab wireless headphones, listen to that whole workshop, and walk around
Martin with the
with a fretless shark.
fretless. Why is it not focusing?
Focus.
Focus. I'm doing it last style now. I'm just showing the picture on the phone. Ah, it's not focusing. That's annoying. That's Perfecto playing on the stage. Now it's focused. There we have. No, that's the Baum guitar. That's the next booth where we got stuck. So
That
that's
one.
the fretless guitar.
So you have a picture of that one.
That was my daughter. There's Perfecto, exactly, on the Electric Stage 2. He was just playing a couple of songs, and you could ask him questions. And then this guitar, Martin said, don't play this one because it will ruin you. Because we arrived, we followed our plan. We went to the basement, the -1 floor, and we both said we wanted to try out the Baum guitars, because you cannot play them around here. They're a Danish brand, but I think most of the guitars are made overseas in Asia.
Indonesia.
But they have a custom shop in Denmark.
And what they also do is each and every guitar that comes from Indonesia is being checked and set up in Denmark.
Okay.
And if there are any flaws or anything, they are sending it back. So there is that layer in between as well that ensures the quality.
And the Indonesian guitars are great, but which guitar did you play again, Martin?
See, my mistake was I was looking around the booth and thought, oh, this one looks fancy. This one looks fancy. Oh, that one is really simple. That can't be that expensive. So I went for the straight, plain top Corina wingman on the wall.
It had a little bit of a Tele vibe.
I would say it's a mixture of a Chess Master and an Explorer.
The shape, offset, but the simplicity and the Corina reminded me a little bit of a Tele.
For me, Corina is an Explorer.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
true. It's more like a Gibson thing, or the Corina Flying V's as well.
Yeah. So I was heading towards that one. 2 humbuckers, simple configuration. What can go wrong? Took that one asked, can I take this one from the wall? Yeah, sure, go ahead. I grab it and I think, wow, that feels great. Just right from the get-go. Went to one of these little stations with these headphone amps.
Hip.
Hey, Ken. So went for that one just ahead next to Lukas. Lukas was just opposite of me.
I was playing a backwing.
You were playing a backwing, and he was playing it, and I was playing it. Man, this is great. And Lukas, they are really cool. They are great. And then he looks at the price tag.
Oh, it's reasonable.
That's reasonable. That's not too bad. 1,500 euros. I'm like, really? And go to the price tag. 5,600.
Whoops.
Obviously.
Custom shop. Made in Denmark.
Yeah, but that one was the best playing guitar
at the show.
Yeah. Without a doubt. To me, that felt just perfect in the hand. Everything balanced perfectly, played nice, did sound great. Yeah. After that one, everything I've grabbed was like, yeah, this is nice, this is cool, but can I get the Baum guitar again?
Thanks a lot, Blackjack. We're glad
Thanks,
you enjoyed the
Blackjack.
videos. There's just one short missing. Otherwise, we've uploaded everything we filmed there.
Yeah.
We didn't film the whole show. We didn't film all the booth because on Friday we were just so busy checking stuff out. And I think after the Baum, we stayed for quite a while at the Baum guitar booth and tried the guitars. After that, I think we were stuck at the Arrow guitars booth.
Then we were stuck at the Arrow guitars.
Really nice people there from Arrow guitars are from Poland. We played some of their acoustic guitar.
That one electric. I played the Les Paul style.
You played the electric, the Les Paul, and really affordable in the I would say the Harley Benton price range, but
even below.
To some even extent, lower, some of them, but nice quality, and we liked them a lot. And the folks were really nice, and I think we were just chatting with them. I got a free beer. And Franz as well. You were not drinking, so we enjoyed our beer. We were talking. It was just fun hanging there, and we totally forgot to film anything. It was just us and enjoying ourselves, enjoying the show, talking guitars, playing guitars. So we were having a blast, and that was still on in the basement, in the -1 floor.
Yeah, that was all in the basement.
I think then we went quickly across the room to the PJD side.
Before all of this, I think we also were looking at the Japanese
Area Pro 2.
Area Pro 2, yeah.
Right. And we checked those out.
Yeah, Fujigen, FGN was also there, I think. Check those two out. I have to say honestly, I wasn't impressed much by it. Didn't like.
No, the Fuji again were behind the Pauletti booth on the ground floor.
Okay, yeah.
It was. I think it was just Aria Pro 2.
Just Aria Pro 2. Yeah,
nothing spectacular.
No,
not bad, but nothing that stands out.
I didn't like how they did sound. They were really thin sounding. I played the 335 and the Les Paul style one.
I just played the Les Paul one, but it was relatively thin, maybe.
The other one, the 335 also, it just did sound. It was not bad sounding. It was not the sound I would be looking for. When I look for a 335 or something Gibson style, I would like that fat, creamy sound. Sound like, for example, Jared James Nichols gets from his setup when he's playing. So yeah, that's a sound I'd be looking for. And I have to say, I had my Tonix 1 with me, where Did
you use that for the Aria Pro?
Yes.
We used that.
I used that one. So I had that one with me, and I've played a couple of guitars, not just that one.
Hey, Michael B. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Michael B. So I had my rig with me, where I know how my guitars sound through this, and I played those guitars through the Tonix 1, so I could compare. And I would say in comparison, maybe, I'm not too much of a fan how your Ibanez AS153, is it, sounds.
My semi-hollow,
Your semi-hollow, it sounds similar to that one. So some people may like it. It's a very defined tone, clear, absolutely. No issue with that, but yeah.
So that was at the Baum booth, but that was I think already the more affordable one, the made in Indonesia one.
Yeah,
because it's just the gold top.
It's not that
it's the same body shape.
The humbucker.
And that's perfecto again. That's the one Franz was playing, which is a back wing.
Yeah.
Which is also Firebird-ish.
Yeah.
And then, wow, I didn't take a lot of pictures. The next is Tommy Emmanuel.
Okay. Yeah.
Jumping ahead. I think then we were. Was there anything? We didn't go to another workshop on Friday.
No, we didn't.
The Klopman pickups we briefly heard in.
Yes.
There was at the Electric Stage 1, he was talking about different Gibson guitar pickups. And he had a Les Paul where he could easily swap the pickups. If you're not familiar, Klopman is a German pickup manufacturer, or
who does it winder. As authentic as it can get.
Yeah, and he had a bunch of original vintage Gibson pickups at hand, and as Martin described before, we were hearing with headphones. He was talking and playing, and we could listen to it.
And you could just walk with those headphones through the rests of Guitar Summit, and you would hear his talk, his presentation of what he's doing. So
Isaac,
that was really cool.
Thanks for joining as well. Do you have the schedule at hand we made in advance?
No.
In your calendar?
Oh, the calendar.
In your calendar?
Yeah, sure. I should have that. Let me see. It's October, September. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Because we had a rough plan.
So there was Perfecto at 12:30.
Klopman
at 2. And
I think we arrived a little bit late after Aero Guitars, and maybe I think we went briefly to the other side of the ground floor where PJD was, and
some audio lift or
those pedals,
audio
lift, exactly those fast pedals from France.
They were really good. And that one fast.
Yeah, PJD was there, and some other booth. Nothing too spectacular otherwise. I think we didn't film a lot there.
No, we didn't film much there.
Didn't I win my amp on Friday as well?
Yes, you did. We went then to the upper floor.
I need to pick that one up. It's upstairs.
We were then at ground level and walked from the entrance on to the left part where a lot of amp builders were. We did this directly after Perfecto's show, and because he told everyone at his workshop. We did this directly after Perfecto's show. We went to the
ground floor.
Because Perfecto told everyone to come to the ref booth.
Everyone gets a free
t-shirt, and we just walked with him and talked with him a little bit. And then they were already starting to film something.
An interview with him, and he said, hey, those guys were in the workshop. They're probably just here for the shirt. And we said, no, not just because of the shirts.
Then we're also here because of you. That's nice, but I have now an interview.
And you had the chance to win a rev amp. You could design it. You can choose the Tolex and stuff like that with a chance to win a rev amp. So we were also there to check that out. So they started filming. We were walking. It's like around. And we were walking around, and then there was the Vox booth. Did you get to the Vox booth already? Not really.
No, not really. So
so we went there, and there was like this spinning wheel where you could win stickers, keychains, and the main prize. What's it called? Amp plug.
The amp plug, yeah.
And Martin was first. He won. Did you win stickers?
No, a keychain.
A keychain. I was second, and I won the amp, the main prize. I could choose the clean
one,
a standard one, or the Brian May one. And this thing rocks. Of course, I took the Brian May one. You get what's it called? The drum tracks with it. You have certain effects, and it usually costs around €66, something like that. So it's not cheap, and it sounds. It's not like the Fender Mustang, but that one's much more expensive. But it's pretty cool for practicing. And I even after the show, I bought this one, which is tiny cap. You can use this with the amp plug, and then you have like your mini Vox rig. And it sounds not too shabby, to be honest. And I think it also looks cool. I have it in my office at home. So when I'm working from home, I can jam a little bit with this one. And I mean, what a great start to the show. We all got free T-shirts. I won an amp.
Yeah.
Great start. Where did we go after winning the amp?
Then we
On
went
Friday.
went downstairs. I think again. Then we did go to PJD, I think.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And then we went, because then also with Clubman and everything,
Johnny.
and
right, we said, it's past 2:00. We need
Johnny.
to go downstairs.
Yeah. So we were checking out everything downstairs, and then we went back up. Did have a look.
Ibanez, a brief look.
Ibanez, a brief
Yamaha.
look.
I think
Yamaha.
I played the Rev Star on Friday already.
That could be. I don't know where I was during that time. Because you were also at Cream Guitars.
Not then. Maybe just looking at them. We didn't play any.
Yeah, you didn't play, but you were talking with them already. You were at the booth when I haven't been there
Cream
yet.
Guitars?
Yeah.
Was I?
You and Franz were at Cream Guitars without me. We went there again later on, but you have filmed it already then.
But we didn't upload Cream. Oh my God.
Sure.
Stupid me. Cream tea. I was thinking of cream tea. They made in Mexico. Cream.
Yeah.
Sure. Did I take pictures? No, I filmed the day after. I didn't film on Friday. I didn't film anything on Friday.
Okay.
I said I'll be back in typical Austrian fashion. I'll be back to film. No, Cream Guitars. Silly me. Yeah, the Mexican guitars. We really enjoyed those. I enjoyed the footage you took at NAMM. Really cool designs. Their folklore series, and they had the color changing one with, was it 6 or 8 colors?
8, I think.
I think 8, and then they already explained me on Friday that they will bring it out with. Now there was just one big screen, but they will bring it out with different segments, and you can make your own designs with an app and stuff like that. Right, that was Cream Guitars, because I'm not sure where you were stuck, but we went around on the right side. So on the left side, when you stand in front of the Ibanez booth, left-hand side, there was the Vox booth and Rev and many others. And on the right-hand side, there was Pauletti, Maybach, FGN, Cream, Stramberg, to name a few.
Did you do this maybe while I have been at Shark Guitar still?
No, that was not that. It was later. Cream Guitars. Well, maybe. The days were so fully packed. I'm getting it all mixed up. It is possible, because we said we will walk around, and you can check those out.
Went ahead.
Maybe we went then to Cream Guitars, and then we did the other stuff. That's right. To be honest, I don't really remember what we did the rest of the afternoon. I think we were just walking around, checking things out. We didn't play a lot. We just were,
looking where which booth is, where all the stages are.
Did we already meet the Cult Guitars, the Austrian? I think that was on Friday already.
That could be, because we went,
but we
all
didn't
the way
film.
up.
We were just talking to them, because we saw a couple of Austrian. That was on the top floor, second floor.
Yeah.
We talked to an Austrian guitar luthier, and because he had also video uploaded. Crazy hand-carved guitars, really expensive, but super cool looking.
And
really like
everything handmade. Each and every inlay sewn by hand.
Yeah, and it's funny when you're at a show like this. You just walk by, and then the owner or whoever it is stands there, and then you can compliment them. And when you start talking, and well, obviously we instantly recognize other Austrians. And so we just we're from Austria too, and blah blah blah, and then you're pretty much stuck there for half an hour easily. And I think then we should grab something to eat, because later Tommy Emmanuel will be playing. I think then we were rushing out.
Yeah,
we didn't go to the acoustics on Friday. I think
we
other end. Did we?
We did, because
just walking around,
because Cult Guitars was just at the very far side, away from on the acoustic level. upstairs
But did
on the
we-
second
But
floor.
did we go to Dovina and
we
La
just
Rivena?
we just walked
Just walked
around
past,
we just
or
walked
what
past
else?
them, yeah,
Okay.
and that fairly quickly. So yeah,
Yeah. So we went to 1.5 workshops, but yeah, we got stuck at a few of the booths, talking to people and playing guitars, and then we were rushing out. We had Korean for dinner.
yeah,
Then we went back
to see Mike Dawes.
to see Mike Dawes first. At when did he start?
7:15.
7:15. Yeah.
I have the schedule here.
7:15. Then there was a
Rough.
short break. Tommy Emmanuel at 20:15.
20:15 then.
And then the live show with Jared James Nichols and his trio
and
some guests.
Yeah.
And they were playing
Andy Wood, Matteo Mancuso,
Right.
Phil X.
right, pretty busy on stage.
Yeah.
And they were playing past 11 a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we went. The show was closed then, so the booth usually closed around 7, I think.
Yeah.
But then the
probably.
live concert starts in the big Mozart hall in the center of the venue. So when you're finished watching the all the booth and talking to people, you can go to live concerts, which are also included in the price. You don't have to pay extra, and you can, if on Friday and Saturday you can come at 11. You will probably not be able to enter at 11 because there's pretty much always a little bit of a queue and a little bit of waiting time involved. But that's 11, and the live shows end at 11. So really full days. Yeah, after the live show, we went back to the hotel.
Yeah.
You were jamming until 1 or
2, I think.
2 in the morning.
with France. And yeah, we had a few questions here.
Oh,
I've
we did.
seen.
Sorry.
Yeah, we missed Blackjack Guitar. How expensive were those guitars with the plug-in effects and pickups? I think he's talking about the Shark guitars, where you have those modules where you can disassemble everything and change the pickups, plug and play. The ones without the pedal cards, without the effects cards in them, they were starting at 2,500 euros. And the ones with the effect cards are starting at around 3,500 euros. What's to consider with this? I don't think this is a crazy price for these guitars. Not at all. Because
it is expensive.
But all of the metal parts, all the joints, the tremolo system, everything, those are made with grade 5 titanium. Is
that the highest grade? I'm not familiar with titanium, to be honest. But it's like the top tier.
It's one of the top tiers, yeah.
Okay.
It tells you how it's composite with other metals. I'm not sure how you call it in English, Legierung, and in German. Let me Google that.
Maybe the translator is faster. Alloy,
yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's an alloy because titanium is on its own, if you have pure titanium, is extremely resistant, but can be bent fairly easily. You can't really break it, but it's rather flexible, and you have to make it an alloy so it gets its hardness. And they have to machine it for hours and hours to get those parts out of it. It's extremely demanding for tools of the machines. They're meshing it to 5 microns. So extremely tight tolerances for everything. They have ball bearings inside the rollers of the tremolo bridge. All of this has to be considered. Also, the R&D that went into the whole system. They were working on it for 6 years, all of it. So those guitars really are something else. There is really a lot of thought into it. They are really built to last with all these mechanisms. So yeah, it's not just some cheap thing you're getting. That there is really also the production costs are really high for such a guitar.
Yeah.
So that's to consider. So yeah,
can you already buy them? Are they on the market already?
You can order them from them.
Okay.
So
then
you can use the
custom build them.
designer, and I've asked them just a couple of days ago, when will the option without the pedals be available on the designer, and it will take probably 2 to 3 weeks. That was the answer. So until the new options are there, you can customize essentially anything on it. You can customize the neck profile.
That's really crazy. You can go from a V to a C neck.
Yeah.
You can say
you can have it asymmetrically. So at which fret it should go.
That was really
C,
impressive.
How thick the C should be, and the V at the first fret. You can just design everything around the guitar that you would like to have. For me, it would be definitely V at the 0th fret to a small C at the 12th fret, just like my 335. So just in between where I have the cowboy chords, that it feels similar to my Martin. And yeah, they had a neck there that had this.
The asymmetric neck with, was it V to C?
It was V to C, yeah.
That was
with
crazy.
2 different kind of V shapes at asymmetrically at the 1st fret, and then to a C. That one was really, really, really nice.
That was something special. We didn't say hi to Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Sorry.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah,
catching up with the chat and just seeing that he's there. BC Rich 581 as well. Hi there. Just killing time before an appointment.
Hey, BC
Great
Rich.
you spend your time with us.
Thanks.
And what was the highlight of meeting JJN? So should we jump ahead to Saturday then? We arrived there and we had to wait until our masterclass started.
Yeah.
The masterclass started at 12. So we had brunch again.
Yeah.
We didn't go to the show before, so we just waited outside until the masterclass started.
And the master shows up.
The master shows up to give us a masterclass.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I was expecting some kind of plan for the masterclass, that he was having like a list of things he wanted to cover and teach us, talk about. But he was easy going and just said, do you have any questions? Do you want to jam? Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
I'm here. Like that.
No one initially wanted to jam. No one and I was there like
for 1.5 hours, nobody.
For 1.5 hours, no one would want to jam, and I was like, I would like to, but no. In front of all these guitar players, there were 30 guitar players in this room, excluding Jared James Nichols, and I'm certain that I was not the second best in the room, 100% certain. So why should I be the one jamming with James Nichols in front of all these other guitar players? So no. And time passed, lots of interesting questions, please.
Absolutely. And he's such a cool guy. He was just talking about growing up close to Greg Koch, and how he developed his unique playing style with the fingers. He never uses a pick. A guy handed him a pick and he was playing with it, and he just didn't feel comfortable with it.
No, you could see he was actually sloppy with it.
Yeah,
you can really say
he never plays with.
Yeah, obviously, if you never have a pick in your hand, why? Why would he? Why would he be great on it? So totally understandable.
And so I think time progressed until you finally decided to stand up.
Yeah, there was one guy behind us who was always come on, someone should jam with him.
But I'm not a guitarist. I think he's a bassist.
He was a bass player, yeah. And said, hey, someone should jam with him because
hi, buddy. Hey, Krenner.
He's itching for playing with someone. Hey, Krenner. And I'm like, oh well, fuck it, I'll do it. Right. I grabbed my guitar, and Jared was just explaining about vibrato. And
you were something about the BB vibrato,
he was
it the Clapton vibrato? Something you mentioned.
Said, sometimes
the different types of vibrato.
The different types of vibrato. He mostly does the one like Stevie Ray Vaughan, because Stevie was a huge influence on him. And then he went on to say, but sometimes he also does this floating vibrato, which is a lot more difficult to him for obvious reasons. You don't have an anchor point and to get that one going. It's the Clapton vibrato. And then he was like, and then there's the third one, the BB vibrato. But for some reason, he can't figure that one out. And I'm like, and that one gets it.
I think 5 or 10 minutes after that,
5 minutes,
you were on stage or sitting next to him.
Then I said, well, I would jam with you.
Sure.
Sure, come over. And then they have this synergy.
You have the synergy. And Martin was like, do you know how? I have no clue, buddy. You just have to figure it out. And Martin,
figure it out and tell me later.
Just figure it out and tell me later.
There were hundreds of knobs and
all the knobs,
push buttons and
multiple channels.
None of them had
something. And he had his signature Black Star amp. Of course, he was comfortable with that amp.
Yeah, and I got up front to that thing, and I didn't even know what kind of amp is now.
I've never played a Synergy.
I didn't know, but I couldn't tell you how it really works. So
how did it sound?
I got there, just plugged in, and was like turning and switches, and tried to get until at least some sound did come out of that thing. I was easily going there 3 or 4 minutes, just turning and pushing knobs until I figured out where am I coming through? Which volume is the one that is responsible for the sound I'm getting? Where can I switch something? And then I was clean, and I'm like,
lots of fun.
Oh my god, purely clean on a Telecaster, a dream. And then I found some kind of switch that said gain, and I'm like,
promising,
a switch with gain, and not a pot to turn. Well, whatever. And I got some crunch sound, and I'm like, okay, that's it. I stay with this. Let's start jamming. And the rest, more or less the rest you see on the video.
Most of it.
It
was just Jared asking Martin what he wants to play. Blues in E. Yeah. And then Martin played rhythm, and Jared started with lead, and then they switched.
Yeah, and the thing was, at that point when I walked up on it, I totally forgot how to hold a guitar even.
Hey, Franz.
Hi, Cass.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
we're just talking about the masterclass. Martin is talking about jamming with
the rock star.
Oh yeah. This guy.
So I went up there, and I totally even forgot how to hold that guitar. So really, I was like, this feels so strange to me. Thinking back about it, I shouldn't have taken the Tele with me. I should have taken the 335 with me, but
you didn't want to travel with
I didn't want to travel with the 335, but I would have definitely felt more comfortable on the guitar. I'm always playing than on the Tele. I also played quite a bit, but not that much. So that was probably one thing.
We were mostly playing the SG before we went to Guitar Summit.
Or the SG kit guitar that I've built, doesn't matter, Gibson scale.
Yeah, exactly.
That would
humbuckers and Gibson scale.
That would have helped quite a bit, I would guess. So I felt uncomfortable there to begin with that. Then I was thinking about, I'm playing a lot with fingers, right? So I was thinking about, should I play with fingers only, or should I grab a pick? And I thought, oh hell no, I'm not gonna play with fingers because Jared plays only with fingers. I'm not trying to do the same thing he does. Hell no.
I'm focusing again.
So I was grabbing in my pocket, taking the first pick I could get, because I already told him, yeah, we can start. And the first thing I picked was just some random pick we got at any random
my
booth. So yeah, that was also not the pick I'm used to using. And yeah, so I decided we go with the easiest thing I could imagine to play, as a blues in E. What can go wrong, right? And yeah, like that, we started to jam that one, the rhythm, and then fairly quickly he complimented me on the rhythm, and from that point onwards,
You got great rhythm, dude.
Yeah, and I felt like, okay, I can do this. I can hold that rhythm for days. That's no problem. I'm the rhythm dude. I'll just keep on doing my thing back here, and you go rocking. Yeah, and then the solo came. Yeah. But to the question, what was the best thing about meeting Jared James Nichols? Yeah,
Yes,
for me,
jamming.
What else could it be, right?
And after they were jamming, he asked if anybody else wanted to come on stage or come sit next to him. He wasn't on the stage. It was like a meeting room. Nobody dared. So
but I think there was a German guy.
Yeah, but they were not really jamming, were they?
Yeah, it's just trying.
A lick. But you're right. He was sitting next to him for a second, and then I think those 2 hours flew by pretty quickly. And then we took the picture I just showed, and we got signatures.
Yeah.
Yes.
Martin's idea. Before we left, I think we talked about it the last time as well. I will solo us for a second. This one says Blues Power, and this is his signature. This is Jared James Nichols' signature, and this is Chris Buck's signature. And Martin also has a white pick guard with the same. It looks pretty much the same.
Yeah,
that's just.
I got a different one.
I did put mine away too early.
Do you have yours?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
the 338, 335 Sheraton.
That's Chris Buck, Jared James, and Bernd.
Bernd is
this one, yeah.
That one.
This one.
Yeah.
Jared James is here, and he's Chris Buck.
Chris Buck.
Cool. Looks great on this guitar.
Oh yeah, I just screwed on 10 minutes ago, and yeah, looks nice.
Really cool.
But I have to code it. But yeah, I have to do it. So
yeah,
true.
I have no time for that now.
Americans are shameless. The line would have been endless if JJM was offering to jam with people. So if you dare, you Americans in the audience, come to Germany next year and go to a masterclass. Maybe Jared is there again. If he is, I know who will sitting next to him 2 hours.
Yeah,
while he's playing. No, probably not. But
maybe I will join.
Oh, we need another amp. 2 amps are not enough.
We need another Timmy.
And yeah, that was the masterclass. It was a cool experience.
Yeah, and yeah, if Jared James Nichols does another masterclass, I'll be in it again.
You will be there. And
be there.
Then it was finished.
Or he will be at your company.
Yeah, that would be even cooler.
That would be even cooler.
Would be even cooler.
The invite stands.
he didn't reply on Instagram.
He didn't reply. So yeah.
Oh man.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Well, then I think we started with filming on Saturday because on Friday we messed up.
We did
in terms of filming.
Nothing for the channel, to be honest.
Not really. Well, no, we started filming on Saturday with the masterclass, and then we revisited some of the booth. And we don't have to talk too much about the videos. They are pretty much all uploaded now, and we filmed all of them on Saturday and on Sunday. And on Saturday afternoon, I think you, Franz, visited the Charles and Bernd workshop at the base stage.
It's a master class, similar to that. It was
similar, but the shorter was just 45 minutes or an hour, something like that.
45 minutes,
45 minutes, right? And I think we were walking around at that time.
Yeah, filming all kinds of stuff.
And did we
before Chris Buck would have been at Electric Stage 2 before, but
we said we go to see him on Sunday.
Yeah, on the Stage 1, because we didn't want to hear him on the headphones. We wanted to have him on the stage with
So I think on Saturday we were just walking around and filming. We also went upstairs to the acoustic section. Did we go there with Krenner to the Wiener where his guitar? Was that on Saturday? I think it was on Saturday. So Krenner was there as well. He arrived a little bit later on Friday, and we were walking around on Friday a little bit, and then we always ran into each other pretty much.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy! There are so many more or less famous guitarists and more or less famous YouTubers. Less famous, and Krenner obviously more famous, and there were big YouTubers as well. Henning Pauli was running around, and you could see Rob Chapman, you could see the Anderton guys, just to name a few. And like
also
Charles and
also rock stars. I mean,
they were just walking by.
When I've been listening to Kloppmann at that workshop that he did.
Was Thomas Blug there?
Thomas Blug was also there, but I was watching it and suddenly turned around. Phil X was standing right next to me, right here next to me, also listening, searching, and told him, "You get the headphones over there." Just within the masses.
But you could really talk to anybody.
Tommy Emmanuel was running.
Yeah, he was walking
on the first day.
Passed by, and I remember I said to you, Franz, that was just Tommy Emmanuel walking by. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know him.
Okay, cool.
At the point, I didn't know him.
I
recognized him, but I didn't want to bother him. I didn't talk to him. Again, we're not Americans. We're not shameless.
I would with Tommy. I would have been shameless enough.
No,
that one would have been the third signature I would have taken on the pick guard.
It was such a brief moment. He was walking in the opposite direction, so I didn't want to stop. Sign this, please. Thank you. Go ahead. No, but it was cool. You could see many YouTubers and the Anderton guys who are pretty well known in the industry, and in the community, and. Overall, lots of fun. And then, on Saturday, we were upstairs in the acoustic area. I think that's when you talked to Stumek as well about the tools, and we checked out the Dovina guitars. I think I filmed there as well, and we were playing the one that Krenner took home, the red one. Very nice guitar. And was there anything special? You got free strings. We got 4 or 5 packs of free strings in total. So that was really cool.
All of them coated.
So
from
a Vienna manufacturer.
Exactly. The Austrian strings were upstairs.
Yeah,
Vienna.
the Tomastic
strings. Yeah. And anything else on Saturday? Lots of filming. Lots of the clips you saw. And I think then we went out for dinner.
Yeah.
We had steak that evening.
Oh, yes.
Then we came back. Then we came back, and Matteo Mancuso was playing, who is a great player, fantastic technique, but not completely our taste. So we listened to 2 or 3 songs, and then we said, okay, that's fine for me. We heard it, we saw it, impressive, but not our style. And then we were
Too
walking
much notes for me.
way too many notes because he was he's also a that's
Finger
interesting. Chris Buck plays with fingers, or not all of the time, but a lot of the time. Jared James Nichols exclusively plays with fingers, and Matteo Mancuso as well.
Yeah,
and
I don't think Andy Wood.
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Also, a fantastic player, Andy Wood. I really enjoyed him on Friday.
Yeah,
he was one of my favorites on Friday. But Matteo Mancuso, it was great. We were listening to it in the background, but the booth at the ground floor, most of them were still open. You could walk past them or by them and record videos.
There were security. You were not allowed to touch anything, obviously, because no one was at the booths themselves. So some were closed with some masking tape or something like this. So you were not allowed to enter those. Others were accessible. That's, for example, when I filmed all the pedals there.
All the pedals.
Yeah.
It was looking like this. It was really not crowded anymore. This is the view from the first floor down to the ground floor, and you can see they're pretty much packing up for the day. It was past 7 in the evening, but many of the booths were not guarded, so you could get to some of them, and we filmed
without touching anything, obviously. Because,
you can see it's this band here. You couldn't go.
You couldn't pass that one.
You couldn't really check them out, the guitars, but we just were able to film a bunch of videos while they were playing. And what was after Matteo Mancuso? Was it Greg Koch? Greg Koch. Around
Koch Marshall Trio, and Jared. We met Ainsley Lister then.
Right,
also.
we were chatting with him outside. He said I probably be on stage later. I'm not sure yet.
Know.
But he's probably joining them.
Funny thing, he was just last
Wednesday.
Last Wednesday, here in Rankwell, in our village. And I've met him again and talked with him about it, and told him, what rig did you actually play through? And he said, well, he went through Phil X's rig.
Who plays an SG style.
And he had a Strat, so obviously not really the best combination with all what's set up, and you're not going to mess with someone else's rig much, really.
No.
And I was like...
But his tone was really not cutting. The volume was not great because it was the pickups, the output was too weak.
Yeah, you could hear him, but he could have been better.
Jared's
in the
tone
mix.
Was much better and louder.
Obviously, but Ainsley also played great. So
he played great. That's great, not the problem. It was just the rig he was playing through.
Was you could hear it was not meant for him, and I've asked him, how do you prepare for something? How do you do something? Even you go on into a rig, you have no idea how it sounds like, how it acts, how it reacts to your attack, to your volume control, something like this. And he's also one of those players with a lot of feel, with a lot of fine tuning also of the volume and tone control.
The notes count that he plays.
And especially for a player like him, how do you manage such a thing? And he said, well, the first time he heard himself through the trick was when he plugged in on stage. You just have to go with it and give your best, and if it's crap, it's crap. You just do whatever you can do and have fun. That was also interesting. So
do what you can.
yeah, that was that evening, and then we left. Also,
10:15, something like that, a little bit earlier.
a little bit earlier. We didn't finish that whole concert. We didn't. It was not even 10:15. It was 10:45, I think.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I know that we had a milkshake afterwards.
Yeah, milkshake hunt.
Of course, not at McDonald's because it's always broken.
Yeah, it
But
was broken.
Burger King managed to give us a milkshake.
Yeah.
And I got brain freeze. It was hurting so bad. The damn milkshake tried to kill me.
You suck too
Then,
hard.
Yeah, the milkshake was too hard for me. Then on Sunday, we had our last breakfast. We didn't have breakfast at the hotel, but we went to the same place 3 times. It was really our breakfast place.
But it took very long this time.
It took very long on Sunday. That's right. They had problem. They had like an elevator where they transport the food, and that was broken.
Yeah.
Or they were just lazy. I don't know. They said it's broken, or they had technical difficulties. So we had to wait real long. Then did we check
1
out
hour.
before that?
I think 1 hour.
Yeah.
About an hour.
Yeah, we did check out before.
We already checked out, put everything in the car, and then after breakfast we went to the show. And did we start with filming? Did we film the Seagig guitars with the movable pickup?
Yeah.
We started in that room, I think.
We started with those boutique
booth.
Booths
or French luthier and that area, and then there was the Chris Buck workshop.
Exactly,
and Les arrived.
Les arrived, and the thing with the Chris Buck
that was
workshop.
Les arriving is a whole different story.
that was a whole different story. But the first cool thing was when you guys were waiting for me. I don't know what I did again. Exactly, but I was late for some reason. I met you up there.
Did you film anything?
I think I filmed something.
Yeah.
And
did we wait outside the electric stage?
You waited outside the electric stage, and I was just moving towards you, and you were talking with each other.
Yeah.
Do you think we will have time afterwards to meet Chris Buck and
to get a signature?
To get a signature, you were talking with each other like this, and I was moving from the backside. And Chris Buck was literally 2 meters next to you both guys, and I'm like,
let's ask him.
It's here.
Hi, Chris. Didn't see you there.
Oh my God.
Like, let's do it now.
And we did. We talked to him then.
Grab the pickguard and just
we talked about his gig in Vienna.
And he asked us if we were from Germany and said no, from Austria, and
we talked about the gig.
Talked a little bit about all different kind of things actually. So
just a couple of minutes talking.
Couple of minutes about
I think
Austria,
10 minutes.
where he plans his next tour, if he's coming back, I asked him to come to our area.
Franz, what did you say you were cutting in and out?
I know. I think we chat 10 minutes.
Again.
Oh wow.
10 minutes, I think we chat together.
Yeah.
Do you hear me now?
10 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
He wasn't in a rush.
He was really relaxed before all of this, and I obviously introduced myself to him before talking to him, and asked him if I could bother him for a signature on the pick guard, and then we were just chatting a little bit, and then we had that workshop.
We went inside. There were a couple of free seats.
Yeah,
we were sitting there in the middle, I would say, relative close to the entrance. And then you got a text from Les. Yeah, I'm here now. Where are you?
Stage 2. Go up, and I've described it. I think.
Didn't he go in the basement first? Completely the wrong direction.
I was describing it to him for almost half an hour, I would guess.
Probably felt like half an hour.
It
Maybe it
felt
was just 50 minutes.
I have no idea because
But he was like, I'm standing here now. And you just texted back, no, that's completely wrong. Go upstairs.
Then-
okay, I'm standing here now. That's still wrong.
yeah, 5 minutes later he texted me again. I'm back at that point. No, you were already coming closer. Get back to where you
It's
were.
like hot, warm, warm, hot, hot, cold. No,
Something
come
like
back.
this. Ah,
Les.
and yeah, he finally managed to meet us there.
He was
then.
pretty much in time. Did he start already?
Yeah,
But just a few minutes in.
just
Not too much. Then he was sitting in front of us, but he was
Yeah.
still sitting next to us. He was laughing about himself. Like crazy. But he probably saw half of the show already.
yeah.
I need to see if I think I have a bunch of pictures from. Oh yeah, that's also a cool picture from the hotel room before we went to the show on Saturday.
Oh yeah,
The Telly guys.
the Tele guys.
Come on.
Focus.
The Lava Telly and the Ocean Telly. It's
Oh,
the
yes.
same model, it's just a different color. That's Mannheim. Jamming in the room. That's the Rosengarten, the venue from outside. Just a few pictures how it looks. This is where the boutique guitars were, like Seagig and Nick Huber and Tonfuchs.
Yeah.
Here as well. Pick guard. There's Chris Buck playing. Chris Buck and some random guy. Chris Buck's guitar. He likes his volume knob.
Where's
No.
yours?
No, it's not the same. And the sticker on his back and the back of the guitar. That was Phil X at a different stage later. Yeah, and I think that was pretty much the last picture.
Yeah, and
so after
during that workshop,
or during the workshop, you want to talk about the workshop? Yeah, the incident.
Yeah, because you could ask
Cool
questions, obviously, and I also had a question, and I raised my hand, and he took a couple of other guys before he has seen me, and then he has seen me, and obviously we just talked outside just before, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Martin, go ahead." It's just like we would be buddies.
And Les was like, he knows your name.
He knows your name. Every head did turn at me like, "Who's this guy now?"
Who's this Martin? But you said Martin from L&M Guitar Club.
No, I did not.
What? Who from what?
So yeah.
No, but it was funny because Martin, go ahead. And what was your question? Was it about finger? If he practiced playing without his technique, or if it came natural?
If it was just something that he started doing at some point, or if he intentionally he had this, that he got this idea, I want to play with my fingers, and he started to practicing getting this pick away because he's doing it so fluently. Yeah. Everyone who has seen him play it knows how the pick is gone and it's there, it's gone, it's there.
It does it with the index finger, and when he plays with finger style, he described it as a crab, like thumb and middle finger. And when he needs the pick, plays with the pick.
Yeah, he has it. Yeah, just like this.
Yeah, like this.
Clamp
and
some
plays with those two fingers.
And I was asking if he did practice this really, if he had a practice routine for this, or if it was just, I'm trying to do it and it just got better over time. And he said, the thing is, he started doing this because he lost his pick while playing on the couch, and he thought, well, I'll try to do something with the fingers then, because I'm too lazy to search for the pick. And started working out something and thought, well, this sounds different. This sounds cool. I would like to use my fingers more often while playing. And from then on, thought, how could he use the fingers together with the pick? And was experimenting with it a little bit. And he said, well, at some point he might have really practiced getting it away, getting it here, getting it there, but not that he did this for a long. Mostly it was coming from just playing and using it, and when it's using it probably also on slower parts of the solo where he has more time to store it away, and gradually became more proficient with it.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
That's a new name for me. Welcome.
Hi, Paul.
Thanks for joining.
Hello, were you at the Guitar Summit for the whole 3 days or just Saturday, Sunday? No, we arrived on Friday right around noon. And we stayed at the Leonardo Hotel.
Yes.
Leonardo Hotel City Center, which is about 10 minutes walk from Rosengarten.
Yeah. And we arrived already Friday in the morning.
Then we had the full 3 days. Yeah, pretty much. We left a little bit early on Sunday, but not very.
But we didn't make as many videos as we actually planned to do, really. And
yeah, because Martin stick to shock guitar.
yeah. And then we hanging out at Aero guitars and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Baum guitars.
Worth it.
Aero guitar. Yeah, they had a very good beer, actually.
the Indian Pale Ale. Thanks a lot, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Glad to hear that. Yeah, maybe next year even more. How many videos did you plan to do, or interviews? Well, we didn't have like fixed plan, but
when I look at the booths that were there
were many more nice
there were
booths.
many more nice booths. I would have liked to stay a little bit longer there, try some more guitars.
We didn't really do a lot of interviews.
Yeah.
There was that one with Shark and Cream.
Yeah.
And the Red 7.
The
load box.
Yeah.
And then we just took the Sigig, the movable pickup.
Cult guitars.
Cult guitars it was a short introduction. Yeah. At many booths, we just took 1, 2, 3, 4 minute clips of the guitars just to show you what they had at the show, but not really interviews.
So we were not exactly planning to do it.
But it's a little bit difficult to plan. During the show, Martin said to me, this is much more in terms of variety and exhibitors than at NAMM, but the booths are much smaller.
Yeah.
So you have lots of brands, but many of them, or the luthiers, they come with 4 or 5 instruments. And the bigger booth, like Yamaha or Ibanez, they obviously have a lot. But yeah, those were like an exception. Most of the booths were relatively small. So you had it's really hard to plan in advance. We knew who would attend, but not the size of the booth, because Shabbat Guitars was there as well. But it was a small stand. It was like a camping table with 4 guitars on it.
Yeah,
that's not really worth a booth tour. So we didn't have a strict plan.
Hey, Charles.
Dr. Fabric Top.
Thanks for joining.
Hi, Charles. But yeah, I hardly got to try anything. Yeah, I experienced about the same. I was talking to Martin. I don't have to play any guitar because then I would need to stay for a month. But but it was really, chatting to people was lots of fun as well. And all in all, I need to guess would be I played 10 to 15 instruments.
Yeah. Was it even this much?
The Cream, the different Larivés I played, the Dovina. Okay, maybe it was even more. The Dovina. You played the Valiant that Kreno took home.
Yeah.
You also played the Cream I didn't play a Pauletti.
2 arrows.
Arrows. I played 2 or 3 arrows.
3 Baum.
Baum, Area Pro, PJD.
Area
No, we
Pro.
didn't play PJDs. We just
No, we were
inspected
just
them,
talking to Jens.
And yeah, but not a crazy amount. I mean,
No,
guitars everywhere.
I did play the Cult. That one.
You played the Shark, the fretless.
I played
Crazy.
the fretless.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy fretless Shark.
I played the normal Shark and I played the fretless Shark.
Hi, Philip. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Philip. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Philip.
Yeah,
But still not a crazy amount
not a
of,
crazy
of,
amount
of guitars. We didn't play Sur guitars. I think I didn't play a single Ibanez. I
Yeah,
wanted
you
to play.
did. No, I think you did. No, it was Yamaha, I think. It's Yamaha.
Yeah, I played the Rev Star.
I've played that one Quest for a second.
The Manuel Gardner Fernandez signature with the gold pick guard.
This
I'm
one?
not sure that one, but
No. No.
the one the other Quest with the 2 humbuckers, right?
Yeah.
It's a different one that was hanging
it's
next to it.
essentially like yours.
It's upstairs,
Yeah.
but a
Essentially-
different top.
but the different top.
Right,
yeah.
the zebra. Is it a zebra top?
It was some kind of pearl, I think, also, wasn't
The
it?
blue pearl. Then it was like mine. No, there was this one with white or light colored wood and dark wood. I think it was some
Yeah,
kind of.
that could. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Isn't that some kind of
yeah, or
zebra wood?
spalted.
Spalted.
I think
Naval
spalted
Quest.
was it? Yeah,
Right.
I think spalted with some wangy neck or something like this, with a dark neck, if I remember
That's right.
correctly.
Let me see if I can find that one.
Yeah, I've played that one for a second.
Yeah,
there.
it's that one.
Yeah, right.
But this is a not that pretty one. The
Yeah,
one
they-
at the show was much nicer looking.
I think he said limited to 50 or something like this.
And each and every one looks
Very different, yeah.
unique.
Unique. The fretboard is different, and the one they had there was really, really cool.
This one's also cool.
Ooh.
And yeah, the figuring of the wood is unique to the guitar.
Obviously.
To the guitar, whatever
Isn't
you're
that
picking.
isn't that sandblasted as well?
No.
No?
That's spotted.
I think Ibanez didn't have any sandblasted. Maybe because it's just a matte finish. It's not high gloss.Maybe that's why you.
And he's
Okay.
thinking about the black
The black
strings
lines.
there.
Yeah.
That's the spotted in the wood.
Okay.
That's the spotted.
That's the wood itself,
Yeah,
right?
that's the wood itself, yeah.
Sandblasting and rain filler.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, thinking back, it's more and more guitars. We played the Seagate guitars with the movable pickups.
Yeah,
obviously,
that was cool. That was really cool.
just
Oh.
experimenting with the tones. The
Uh,
funny thing, when we filmed it, you had the headphones on, Franz, and he was playing and moving
Yeah.
the pickup. And I was like, just a little bit up, and Lou,
Yeah.
wow,
Wow.
it's massive, but it's like moving it half a centimeter.
I think
But still, it's pickup position.
there's also one guitar that Martin tested from Germany. The 6000 guitar. How does it
I mean, the
called?
Baum guitar that the
No,
custom shop-
on the third floor.
on the third
With
floor.
with the Japanese.
Sustainable Instruments, STS.
Yes. This one you played also.
Semi-hollow one.
No.
Not the semi-hollow one. The STS are the ones with the Japanese technique.
Yeah,
Where
but
the
he had a
top is-
semi-hollow as well on the left side.
Did it play the semi-hollow also?
Probably the S shape,
Mm,
the S type ones. Then
I played the one that Franz was interested in.
okay, then it
Also.
was definitely the other one. Let's say S type. This one is on STS as well.
Okay.
Krenar is playing the semi-hollow I was mentioning. It's on Instagram. Yeah, he even linked STS, but I'm pretty sure there is. Did you play this one, the red one?
I think I read one.
Let's see.
Yeah,
one?
I think I played this one.
This one.
Yeah.
This one was at the booth as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool guitars.
They also played really nicely, but for
Hi,
me,
Bo.
the Baum was the guitar. Hey, Bo. Thanks for joining.
The Baum.
The Baum was that custom
Hi.
shop
Your
Baum.
guitar of the show.
Yeah, definitely. And a close second is then the Shark. I just like these guitars, I have to say.
That's cool. So on Sunday, after Chris Buck's workshop, we were hanging out with Les until we left. I think we had 2.5 hours with Les.
Yeah, to show him around and show him all the cool stuff that we have seen.
Did we start at Baum Guitars? I think we went to the ground floor, Baum Guitars.
Audiolith, and
we didn't go to the amp room with him. I think we were at the amp room on Saturday.
Yeah, I just showed him there's the amp room.
So there was one place where you could crank your amp, and that was a dedicated amp room with
you could get
50 amps and 50 cabs.
Yeah, and you could get a ticket for when you're allowed to play it. So once that the one is finished and your ticket number is being called, you could play it.
And it was loud in there. So
yeah, it was.
It was really loud in there. But the rest of the show was not loud. But interestingly, I think the loudest part was where all the acoustic guitars were.
Yeah.
Because at that place, it was not that easy to talk to each other. Because, they are amplified because of their construction compared to electric guitars, who are pretty much quiet and noiseless.
And we also, at the very end, we also were at the Richter,
the coffee guitars,
and
the Greek guitar builder right behind him. I don't remember the name, but Les also liked the guitars there.
Les will have a video of this.
I think he filmed.
Yeah, he filmed.
Yeah,
I know he did.
The question is, will he upload?
He uploaded today a video. So
did he?
Yeah. Even mentions us.
He was hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The quick walk. So we were walking through everything. We really had to rush.
Wende Stromgitarren.
Yeah. Not only Wende, but
Godet as well. Okay, that was that clip.
Wende,
but did he show that in the live stream?
He showed it at the live stream.
Okay, that's clip. Okay,
it's the same clip. Yeah.
Good.
So there's we just rushed through everything and showed him all the cool stuff that we have seen so far.
Green guitars as well.
That he had to have a look at.
And he met the Volta pedal guy he knew from Guitar Summit.
Yeah.
No, not Gear Street.
Gear Street. Yeah.
The other GS.
Yeah.
And I think he also ran into Henning and some other YouTubers he knew from, or he met at Gear Street.
But most of the time he was on the acoustic area. Most of the time.
Les?
Yeah. He got stuck everywhere where we walked. So if it wouldn't have been acoustic,
like chewing gum.
If we wouldn't have been at the acoustic floor, we would have been stuck at any other booth there. So yeah,
Les is chatty and talks to people.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's just you wanted to show him all of it.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he managed to see half of it.
I'm not even sure if he managed to see the selected parts where we said you really have to look at it. So,
but I think he enjoyed it a lot. For him, it was pretty much just a short impression. He was there half a day on Sunday, and on Sunday the show closes at 5. There's just a concert then, and it's family day as well. So there are lots of kids running around, which is, for me as a father, I think that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Aspiring musicians, the next generation of guitar nerds running around. But on Friday and on Saturday, it starts at 11 and it ends with the shows at 11 in the p.m. But on Sunday, it starts at 11 and it ends at 5. So it's really a short day. And Les only arrived at noon for the Chris Buck workshop. Or was that, when was it? Was it at noon or?
It was
at
1:30.
1:30. So he just had 3 hours.
No, was it
4
1:30?
hours.
No, I had earthquake devices. I have on 1:30. I don't know when Chris Buck actually was on Sunday. Sorry.
Around noon as well, I think.
Yeah, I think
maybe
so.
a little bit past noon. But I think
they were the earthquake devices were overlapping.
was
with
that
Chris
the one
Buck.
with Guitar Geek?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But anyway, I think Les enjoyed it that much that he said he would try to come for 3 days, full 3 days.
Yeah.
And you can definitely, we didn't really visit lots, one masterclass and 2 or 3, was it 2 full workshops? Perfecto and Chris Buck.
Chris Buck
and Franz, you stayed at the Bound Charles
Yep.
Bertou the whole time, and Kloppmann half of it about.
Yeah.
But there were so many.
On Friday, the Philippine guy, the Pinoy guy.
Yeah, that's Perfecto.
That's Perfecto.
Oh, Perfecto. Okay.
But you could easily just go to workshops the whole day.
Yeah.
And then to the shows in the evening, and don't talk to anyone, and don't check out any booth.
And I think you wouldn't regret it either.
No, it's just a different way to do it.
It's a different experience because.
But we wanted to film as well and
talk
a little bit to people and meet people.
Yeah.
Actually, the ticket price was very cheap. Actually.
How much did you pay for the 3-day pass?
I think 70 euros. I think.
Okay, because we had the super early. It was 49.
Yeah.
But
this year's
it's more expensive.
This year's is
for next year.
Yeah, for next year. I already booked my ticket for next year, the whole 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Early bird.
I don't have it yet. So how do you get there if I'm not going? Or are you counting on me?
I'm counting on you. If this does not work, I will find a way. There will be a way.
I need to check back with my wife, but I think she gave me the okay already. But yeah,
Martin, you have to. You can ask me also.
Yeah, sure. I can ask
a selection of cars as well.
Yeah,
a selection of cars.
Yeah, 69 euros it was. The early bird this time.
Yeah, we forgot about asking for a press ticket, to be honest. I didn't really think about that. I think Krenner mentioned it, but we thought he would get a ticket because he's affiliated with Maybach Guitars.
Mm.
Yeah, when I asked him how he got his ticket, he said he asked the organizer of Guitar Summit itself.
Yeah.
And then he got it. Maybe we should try. But you bought yours already.
I bought mine already. So
too late.
But
I should try then.
You could try for us both, regardless.
And you give your ticket to Franz.
Yay!
You will get a deal. 75 euro.
Oh my god!
Friendship price.
No,
very cheap. Very cheap.
Then you can use the press entrance.
Is that on the left side with the masterclass?
Yes.
Ooh, no queues.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
We should try that. I mean, we uploaded, our videos got 8,000 views easily so far.
I have no idea. So
8,000?
With the shorts.
With the shorts, yeah. The shorts are 500 views each, so that one.
Oh, okay. 2 to 3 weeks before the actual event. I'm not the spontaneous guy, to be honest. I would really prefer. I mean, I could, in worst case, I just buy it 2 to 3 weeks before the show, but we would need to book the hotel anyway.
Yeah,
the same one.
when did we book the hotel? A couple of months in advance. Not that early, but
I think
April, May.
February.
Was it
I
February?
think so, yeah.
Okay, then it was pretty early.
Or was it March? Just not February.
Look who's
anymore?
back. Symmetrical music. Wait a second. Crazy guy. We don't want to talk about symmetrical music or asymmetrical. We just talk about asymmetrical guitar necks.
Yeah,
Shark
and
guitar.
body shapes.
And body shapes. Exactly. Yeah, but asking about tickets wouldn't be too bad. Well, the videos with the most clicks were the Cream guitars, jamming with Jared James Nichols, Shark guitars, the Chris Buck clip of him playing. The Seagig guitars got nearly 2,000 views. And then Ibanez booth, 500 views.
Yeah.
Maybach, a little bit more than 200. Wendes Stromgitarre, 900 views.
Okay.
So some of them really took off. And the shorts have at least 500 views. All of them you put out. At least.
Not bad.
No, so I think 8,000 would be an understatement, including the shorts. It's even more. So yeah, that's just free publicity for them. And we don't make a single euro from uploading those videos. So it's just a service to the guitar community.
Yeah.
Because we're not monetized, in case you didn't know. Shit. Yeah, then we said goodbye to Laz. I think it was 4:15 or almost 4:30 on Sunday. And then we were on our way home. And Martin joined the live stream.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
The car. It was on Charles's channel, and the guest is
the chat.
The chat. And so Ben was first on camera, and then you jumped in.
I jumped in
from
also,
inside the car.
Also, what happened just before we left? I ran into the guy that built my JTM 45. Bernhard Schröter from Schröter Amplification, close to Munich. And he built my JTM under the name Tubelit back then. So,
but he's not using Tubelit as a brand anymore.
I don't think so. He builds his own amps.
Yeah, they all had a plate. Schröter.
Yeah. He builds his own amps, and the one that he built for me was a Tube Amp Doctor kit that he modified to have an effects loop, master volume in the front, PPMV as well. So and I just loved that amp, and it was really cool to run into him, and so I could tell him thanks in person. So
that was cool.
That was
because
a nice
it's
amp.
your favorite amp. You've been playing that one for many years now.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see him in person and thank him. And he did a great job on that amp.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's with all the modifications.
So, any questions, or anyone has? I will go next year. Any requests for next year? What we should do, or I should do?
Do you want to go next year as well, Franz? Or
I think yes. It was a it was a great experience, and especially with you guys, it was fun actually.
Yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it as well, hanging with you guys, and I probably will have to go as well.
Too bad.
So stressful. No, it was just an amazing weekend. I mean, everything worked out pretty much as planned. The only thing that was a little bit annoying was the way home, because there was just
The traffic
fucking
jam.
German traffic on the fucking German Autobahn near Stuttgart, which was a pain in the ass for me as a driver, but not that bad actually. But it was just a little bit annoying because you just, after such a weekend, it would just have been great to get home a little bit earlier, and we were getting hungry. But other than that, everything worked out, and more or less as planned. We didn't make strict plans. The live amp room in the basement. I saw that cab, which is insane. I think it was, is it 1.70 m tall?
Yes,
that cab, something like that. 8 by 12 inch. I've never seen a thing like that. I didn't play through it. I didn't play anything in that live amp room. I just stayed there for a couple of minutes. See you, Sam.
See you, Sam.
See ya.
Have a good one.
But yeah, that room was interesting to experience, but it was a stark contrast to the rest of the show with headphones and silent, and then you were pretty much hitting a wall of sound entering that room. Did you stay there for some time, Paul? Because I was really just in there briefly, like 2 times. I took a short clip of it, but it's just garbage. We didn't upload it because it's just quickly going over the amps, but I'm not even sure which amp you're hearing in the background. It's pretty wasteless. Or it's a waste of time. It's not wasteless. Useless. That's the word. 10 minutes. Okay. Daniel from Lichtlärm.
Oh.
I saw a video from Lichtlärm on another channel. Okay. Paul Bradshaw. Stating from your name, I would say you're not German.
I think British?
I could be wrong. Paul Bradshaw. Bradshaw sounds British.
British.
10 minutes. Okay. But it's cool to be with the guy who created this monstrum. 8 by 12 inch. That's just insane. English. Okay. Yeah. Sehr gut.
Luxembourg. Huh. So actually your neighborhood.
Yeah, a little bit up north. English, living in Luxembourg, and also speaking German. That's cool. And Luxembourgish as well, which I think is just a crazy German dialect. No, it's in its own language, but I think it sounds similar to German.
Hey there, thanks for joining.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Studio live stream. Cool. Leaving one live stream and jumping into the next one. Yeah, we've been live for a little bit longer than 1.5 hours, and if you guys have some questions, I think we told what we had to tell.
I have a question to you both.
Oh, okay. Questions not from from the Martin.
Okay.
From each of you, what was your favorite moment of Guitar Summit and the favorite piece of gear that you've had?
Lukas, you first.
I was starstruck sitting in the Chris Buck masterclass. I enjoyed that extremely, and talking to him and going on stage, taking a picture with him and of his guitar. That was super cool. I was extremely impressed by Tommy Emmanuel.
Yeah.
On Friday evening. That was just crazy to see. And the guitars. Which guitars? I really
pedal or
piece of gear.
Piece of gear. I'm not
piece of gear. Difficult. What I really enjoyed I mean, you were a name. You were filming. I was editing the videos back home and uploading the stuff. And I was really impressed by Cream guitars and Shark guitars because that was so new and innovative to me.
Yeah.
It was super cool to actually play those instruments.
Yeah,
and
feel
to,
them.
And to feel them and check them out. And the C-Gig stuff with the movable pickup, that also impressed me.
Yeah.
As we said earlier, we didn't have nearly enough time to play all the instruments. But those were some of the special moments that just came to mind.
Yeah.
Franz, now it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay.
And you go last.
Yeah, the best moment, I would say the masterclass with Bernd and Charles. No, I would say workshop.
The workshop.
Masterclass,
Workshop.
workshop. It's very fun to watch them where they both Charles is not the best player and Bernd is the guitar player, and they're both making fun each other. Which is the best instrument, and they are messing around, and it's very fun to watch. And also the best moment is where I think it was Saturday in the evening. We were going around and all is closed, and there was a stand, and there's a Chupa Chups, the lollipop.
No.
When you try to open it,
I was struggling with the Chupa Chups lollipop for 15 minutes. I think you were almost pissing yourself laughing.
Yeah.
The struggle was real.
The struggle was real.
I think eventually I just bit into it and tore it apart. Hard work.
Yeah. The favorite. The gear, I would say, actually they're both from the aesthetic, from looks. I would say the STS, because it looks very, very nice to me. But for the technology and precision, I would go for Shark guitars. And because the fitment is very tight, I would say, oh my god, how they do that? Especially for the neck, where you can snap in, is so rigid. Oh my god,
that's really impressive.
Yeah,
I agree.
And also the variable neck shape. I think from C to V shape. Or was it D to
from B
V
to C? They had from B to C.
Okay. And I would say
that's for you. That's for you, Franz.
Thanks. I would say, I think the next guitar would be a Shark guitar, without the pedals inside.
Thanks, Blackjack Guitar. I think
Blackjack Guitars highlights were the Shark guitars as well, and Martin jamming.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say my special moment was Martin jamming because I didn't have the guts to do it, but it was a great moment, of course. That's why I wanted to film it, just to have it on tape for him and for
I'm really glad
to
you
see.
did.
It was just the situation. The whole masterclass was very enjoyable, and also hanging with you two guys, hanging with Krenna, hanging with Les, and also hanging at the booth. Just the whole atmosphere. It was just a very friendly event.
Yeah,
and just to talk to people, I think everybody was in a good mood.
Yeah,
so there was not really any bad situations.
Yeah. Then no one was really stressed out.
No.
Also, when we were talking, with everyone we were talking, everyone was in a good mood. No one was like,
a little bit of time.
I have to go there or something like this. Or, everything went really well.
I think,
as far as I could.
Everybody who was there enjoyed to be there.
Yeah,
at least I had the impression, or the guys or the people we talked to.
For me, it's obvious. Masterclass jamming with Jared James Nichols. What else could it be?
Chris Buck is next, or
Chris talking like this with Chris Buck and he calling my name during the workshop is a really close second. Yeah,
that was so cool.
I mean,
I was about. I know this guy.
The only thing would have been Jared because I know this guy too.
It's sitting there as well.
Oh god.
Jared, come on.
Jokes aside, yeah,
Chris Buck.
obviously that's
When I uploaded a picture of my new guitar, video soon on the channel.
Yeah.
It's a Rev Star. I wonder why. No, I uploaded the picture and linked it or wrote something like Chris Buck inspired me, and meeting him at Guitar Summit and hearing him, and he liked the message on Instagram, which was also pretty cool moment yesterday. That he actually read it and gave it a like on Instagram.
Yeah. So, and my favorite piece of gear, there are also two that are really close. I mean, yeah. First is that stupid custom shop Baum.
I hate it because I love it.
Yeah, because I know I can't afford it ever.
It's so damn expensive.
But
what's that model name? Is that
it was a Wingman.
Wingman.
It was a custom shop.
That's
wingman.
A Wingman, and the other one is the back wing.
And that one was such a good guitar. I can't state it enough. That one was
the best
so
playing. You said
gorgeous on the so absolutely amazing.
Let me see if I find a picture of it, because so far you could continue talking. I look for a picture.
That's really such a crazy good guitar. Yeah. And
did you play that one, Franz? You also
actually
played
no. I took a random Wingman.
Yeah,
I found it.
Not a custom shop.
Yeah, Paul Bradshaw. It's the 5.6K one.
Yeah, way expensive.
Way expensive, but it was such a good guitar. It just felt like, like
no
built
focus
for my hand. It just fell into place.
Maybe it focuses when we see the guy's face. I'm not sure when the webcam decides to focus.
What's the trigger for it?
Maybe it's too close, I think.
Bear with me, guys. No,
now you
can see the Corina. It looks a little bit minimalistic. It top stop tail and 3. Was it 1 volume 2 tone?
I think 2 volumes 1 tone.
Okay,
if I remember correctly.
Let's see okay. Yeah, it's just this picture of the guitar. That's the 5K.
Yeah, 5.6K. Yeah. And Paul did try it out too. Yeah.
Cool, but way expensive. Yeah.
It was, yeah. And
quick interruption. Lecture Guitar wants to know what's your cat's name, Hans?
It's named from a Japanese anime. It's obviously Totoro.
Totoro. From Ghibli.
Yeah, from Ghibli.
Cool. Great movie.
I got the second cat, but it's sleeping now, so...
Ponyo.
No, not Ponyo.
Another Ghibli name. Frank, your cat looks like Ben Coombs' cat.
Who's that?
And you got a new name. You're Frank now.
Oh no! Hi, Lukas.
Yeah. Lukas and Frank. Dream team.
Yeah.
A cool looking X. Yeah. Martin's favorite playing guitar.
And yeah, I agree, Paul. It's too much for me.
Switzerland pricing. Probably.
Yeah. Other The close second would have been the Shark guitar. Also,
It's okay.
without the
Pedals.
pedals inside.
The
Shark guitars.
standard. Do they have a name for it?
The spec down? No.
Not yet. You will see on the.
There is not really a name. They have a name for the body. They have a name for
Neck.
For the necks, for the headstock shape.
Yeah, great
Not really for
white
the-
and hammerhead and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Because there are the Shark guitars. All of them are headless. It's just the way you want to look the headstock to look to hang it.
Yeah.
But they're all headless guitars.
Yeah. The Evolution, the Megalodon, the Evolution, the Hammerhead.
The Megalodon, yeah, that was
obviously
obviously
the
a
large one.
huge headstock.
So, yeah.
Which one you want to take, Martin?
Sorry?
Yeah, which one would you take?
Which headset you want to take? If you
I
want
would-
to buy the Shark.
I would take the Evolution, the smaller Shark
Really?
head size. Yeah.
Okay.
No worries. We were just in a WhatsApp group giving us funny nicknames today, and that's why Franz took the chance. He was just waiting the whole day.
Wait, the whole day.
It's not
The headstock would solo us.
Come on.
Is that a great white headstock, the regular,
That's the
or is that the Megalodon?
Evolution. They call it
The headstock.
the headstock. They
Okay.
call it the Evolution.
That's a bird top, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like a blue ocean.
Yeah.
And
Something-
here would be the buttons for the pedals.
Yeah, but I would take the one without those buttons.
And that's with the ball bearings, Floyd Rose style.
You can't have a fixed bridge because you need the tremolo also to remove the
fix.
neck, because you need to loosen the string tension so you can remove the nut on top, and then you can use the push button to remove the neck.
Okay.
So you need the tremolo to release the tension, then you can get the strings off of it and then click the neck out
Okay.
like that. So yeah, I've prepared this, but yeah.
So Martin, our next destination, Turkey.
My wife will kill me.
You just said you better just go to Mannheim next year, not
Yeah,
to Turkey to buy an expensive
because-
shark.
I started out with this one, and she said, "You have enough red guitars."
Okay, then I take turquoise, blue.
The next offer was this one.
And then she said, "I don't like the color.
Uh,
That's boring."
no, she wrote no, 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 and I'm like, maybe another color.
Interesting.
And she was like,
Still no.
no new guitars for you.
No new guitar there, especially not for €3,500.
Yeah,
Martin,
If
I
you
think-
would get one gifted, shark or Baum? Go.
Shark.
Shark. Okay.
Martin, I think you have to sell one guitar, so maybe she will be happy.
I would. Why would I go with the Shark instead of the Baum? Because the Baum,
It's revolutionary, this shark.
exactly, the Shark, especially for traveling and so on, it really offers something else that I don't have in that form.
You don't have a headless guitar yet.
I don't have a headless
You
guitar,
don't
but
have a Floyd Rose guitar.
it's not a Floyd Rose. It's
Okay, it's
not
just a locking tram.
It's a locking tram. You can fix it, make it a fixed bridge as well.
Okay.
There is that,
Right, there's
that's-
this,
that lever that locks it in place,
Right, you
Um,
showed that.
and it's also not a floating tram.
Mhm.
It is
It's not
can
only
it goes only down. You
Down
can't
in pitch.
move the pitch up.
okay.
So
It just looks this way with
It-
all the
exactly, it looks this
parts.
way. It also fits into Floyd Rose pocket, so you could put it into
right.
a Floyd Rose
Franz,
guitar.
you were thinking about, or in theory, you could put it in the BC Rich,
Yeah, I was thinking about.
but I think just the trem costs 300 something, close to
one.
€400.
The 400 is if you put it into a Shark guitar. If you want to buy it on its own with it all being made out of this titanium, it costs about 1K, he said.
Shit.
It's expensive.
1K just for a trem.
It costs more than my BC Rich.
How much is a Vega trem? Do you know that? I just know that Les loves those and Johnny as well.
300, I think.
How many?
300.
300. Okay,
I
so
think.
a fraction of it.
I'll have a look.
But not close to 1K. So regular price.
Yeah, 277
euro.
euros, yeah. To 325, depending on the model, between 260 and 330, something like this.
What's your max budget that you'd be willing to put in a guitar or be comfortable with? I have a dream. No, I'm not Martin Luther King. I have a dream to own a Core PRS one day. And that one will probably, it has to be blue because I like blue guitars. Martin likes red guitars. I'm blue. He only takes blue because his wife says you have enough red guitars. Okay, then second best. Okay, take blue. And then it would be a McCarthy, and they go for around 4.5 to 5K. So at the moment, that's my max budget. But since I just got a new guitar yesterday, that will probably only happen in a few years because I would also have to save, and maybe when I turn 40, maybe when I turn 40 in a couple of years. I'm not sure yet, but that would be around 4.5. My currently most expensive guitar, I think, with the leather backs would be the Larive, which is, well, I paid around 2.5K with the leather backs, and I think market price at the moment is even around 3K now.
Yeah,
price has gone up. What's your most expensive? Is it the 335?
No, the most expensive I'm owning is the Martin, obviously.
Of course, that was
Eric Clapton
3.5 when you bought it.
3.8K when I bought it.
And now 5.
It has the LR backs in it, and now it's I think about 5K if you buy it new.
Without the LR backs.
Without the LR backs, yeah.
Because the price has just increased by a lot. But for you, with the LR backs, you paid around 4K.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your limit? Or would you pay for a Shark or for the Baum? Would you pay 5K?
No, I would not pay 5K for the Baum. I would also not want to pay 4K for the Shark.
2.5 would be
2.5 is for an electric guitar. Probably my point where I would say
I think I never
hurt.
Yeah,
but for the Shark guitar, I would probably be willing to go higher
than 2.5.
Than 2.5, just because all the technology that is in there, I know that there are good reasons why this guitar is this expensive. Just like with an acoustic guitar. With an acoustic guitar, I know there are good reasons why a good acoustic guitar is more expensive. You notice it.
Yeah, Martin had some nice guitars there as well, and I think the most expensive one, the Dreadnought, was like 10K.
Yeah, at some point, obviously, 10K
is insane.
It's insane. You have always diminishing returns, but for me, the diminishing returns with acoustic guitars you notice much later than on an electric guitar. So
I think I don't have an acoustic at the moment. Electric. I have 15 plus electrics, but not one of them was more than 2K. I'm not even sure which one. If the Tele Deluxe was more expensive than the PRS, I'm not sure. PRS CE was 1900, I think. and
Yeah.
I think the Tele was 1800, and the Rev Star was 1900.
My most expensive electric.
That would be the 335.
That's the 335, the second 335.
The second. Okay.
Yeah.
The used. Okay. Franz, your budget limit?
Ooh, depends how much money I have on my bank account.
Mm.
Actually, it depends on the guitar.
Mhm.
Yeah, for example, Shark guitar, I would buy it instantly.
So you would feel comfortable to spend 2.5, 3K?
Yeah, because
Okay.
yeah, it's enough. It's still cheap for my hobby. My other hobby is much more higher, so it's peanuts.
Cars.
Cars is expensive.
Yeah. Kaufmann Tele last year, 2.3K, turned 43 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I still have roughly 4 years.
See, there is one thing. I would be really hard pressed to pay this much for a Tele.
Because of it being a Tele.
Because of it being a Tele, it's a plank and a stick.
Yeah, but still, like a nice custom shop Fender,
Yeah.
they all cost 4K.
Yeah, I know, but
You would
still
not pay that.
Tele is one slab of wood, not a carve or anything on top of it. The most simple guitar imaginable.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't see why it should cost this much.
I haven't played the Kaufmann Tele,
But
maybe
yeah,
it's worth it. I hope it's worth it.
It could be a case of falling in love with it, just like I did with that Baum guitar.
Thanks, Mark. See you.
Thanks, Mark. Have a good one. So just like with my Baum guitar, and I would change probably my...
Wait for a sale. It was Paul's tip.
Yeah.
Now for 1K.
Yeah.
Fire sale with Baum guitars. No, I think they had like 20% off, but probably just for the Indonesian stuff, not the custom made in Denmark.
Yeah, you could use that in their online shop. So, and the custom shop ones are obviously not in that.
Yeah. Where can you buy those?
I think you have to mail them directly.
Do you have any custom instruments, or do they show them?
They build it for you, I would assume.
Okay, so the one at the show
was built for the show. Yeah,
built for the show. Okay.
So yeah, there's that. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, there's that. Also, something we could talk about is brands that offered us to send us stuff.
Yeah, Ibanez. So
then
we talked to Dr. Dan, and he said if we want to check anything out, he's happy to send us.
Which is really cool. Thanks a lot.
Aero Guitars
offered to send us something.
Do you have all the business cards?
You have them.
Do I? I'm not sure where they are.
You should have the one from Aero.
All right, they're here. I should have.
Yeah, because
You mean this one with the arrow? Yeah, okay, I have it. This is the I got a keychain as well from Vox because the amp was not enough. I'm greedy. No, they were just stickers. Ah, Richter.
Yeah, Richter also.
The barista caster. That was a really cool guy.
He also said we should call him and talk with him if we can do something.
Who else?
Those then CS guitars.
CS guitars. What? CS guitars. 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 CS guitars.
The one with the movable pickup?
Sigig.
Sigig, sorry. Sigig
Okay.
also said something. Maybe we can do something.
Well, we are connected on Instagram already with him. Christoph is his name. I think we could. Yeah, true. So a couple of we didn't actively ask.
Yeah.
They when we were filming, they noticed us filming and said, "Is that for your personal use or
for YouTube
or anything?" And we said, "Yeah, we have a small channel." And then
maybe
we can
if you're
send you.
interested, we can maybe let's stay in touch, which is really cool.
Maybe we shouldn't wait too long to get in touch with them.
Yeah, I was thinking about the thing with Aero guitars. I'm always a little hesitant when it comes to such affordable brands, to be honest.
Why?
Because there is one thing. The one thing is, how do you build if the quality is right? And at least the ones we have seen at the Guitar Summit.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Were really, really good for that price. And you wonder under what conditions these are built. That's the first thing. That was just like when I was at the NAMM show and I've seen those Smile guitars for
$88.
Yeah,
Tellies
or
70
between 60 and $70,
and they were not horrible.
So how the hell do you do this? That was the first thing.
Again,
yeah.
Slave work.
It's not that bad with the Aero guitars. They are sub 200 euros.
Was the Les Paul 150, 160, something like that?
150, I think.
108. 180, I think.
The acoustics were pretty affordable. The laminated one
was 150, and
the other one was 170. The red one, was it red? The one I played.
That one was, I think, just above 200,
but with a solid top.
Yeah, with a solid top.
Still a good price.
Yeah, the price was just, I would say, just below.
Atlantean Guitarist has to leave. Getting late here in the UK.
Thanks for joining us.
It is already late here in Austria as well, but whatever. Early in the morning.
Have a good one.
See ya.
So,
see you. Have a good one.
Yeah, there's that. The other thing is, when you're working with such a brand, can you really be sure that you get a model just like when everyone else is ordering one?
Or a hand selected?
Or is it a hand selected, or one that has had special care on it? So maybe not hand selected, but it was unpacked, had a look at it. Oh, there are sharp fret ends. Let's just file it once more. That's something
we should ask them when we get instruments, if it's something they checked or if it's coming right from the factory.
I would definitely ask them to just ship them like you would with any other customer. But then again, you don't know if they do. You can just hope for the best.
That's just something you have to disclose in the video. We said we got this guitar directly from Aero. We cannot guarantee that it arrives in this condition.
We specifically asked to not have it hand selected or anything. Yeah. So
with a quick disclaimer, I think you got it covered.
Yeah,
but there's not much you can do.
But still,
you don't fully trust them with the budget guitars.
I don't fully trust them because I'm very certain that Harley Benton did this.
Yeah, you personally made bad experience with Harley Benton guitars.
I haven't
not a lot, but
I haven't had one Harley Benton guitar where there was not at least one flaw I would have really had to point out at a review, or would it be just an unboxing that I immediately noticed and was noticeable. And there are so many reviews out there where the guitar is provided and everything is flawless and everything is great
for stainless steel and blah 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 for 350 euro.
Yeah, and there are literally 100 reviews out there that are great, and I have had now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6 Harley Bentons at least. No. 2 Les Pauls.
2 SC550s.
How many acoustics? 1 or 2?
1.
Okay, and the 2 double cuts.
The 2 double cuts.
5.
I had 5 guitars.
5, not 6. Okay.
5 guitars. And each time there was one flaw, if not a major flaw.
The biggest on the first Les Paul shaped.
Yeah, the first Les Paul shaped one, the SC550, their deluxe, their flagship model at that time. It was not acceptable. It was the binding was broken on the side, so it was really sharp. So when just playing briefly with it, I had small cuts in my hand from that one, in my thumb when grabbing with the thumb over the fretboard. There were finish flaws in it as well. Yeah, and really holes in the inlays. So where the inlays were, there was this much space between inlays and the wood, and the filler that was there did not fill it properly. So there were literal holes in the fretboard. That was horrible. And the next one I had to do right away a fret level. Still had some minor finish flaws in it. Yeah, it was buzzing like crazy. With sharp fret ends, really sharp fret ends also. At least the binding was this time not broken in that way that it would cut my fingers.
What was wrong with the double cuts?
The double cuts.
I know that the one I have has a little bit of a finish flaw. Has a neck.
Yeah, has a finish flaw. Then the other one, both had issues with the nut. I had to do fretwork on it as well. Leveling on both of them. Leveling as well as fret end dressing. Yeah. And again, this is Andy's signature model. Guitar Geek.
Was it officially his signature? I think it was just the color was Ferris blue, but I'm not sure if it was like an official signature.
I think it was. I'm not sure.
Anyway,
at least it was the color he has chosen. It was the more expensive model.
That's true. Let's see. Limited. It was a limited.
It was a limited edition
with a fat neck.
With a fat neck, with other P90s in there.
Let's see. DC model. Well, at least here is a news article from 2020. It says that he co-developed it.
Yeah.
He could help spec it.
So I would call it the signature model.
Yeah. He influenced the model.
Right.
That's right.
So yeah, there are enough doubts for me that the things that YouTubers got. Okay.
Paul, it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, and
bye, Paul.
Yes, for certain.
Good night, and would be great to hang next year.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
So yeah, so there are enough doubts for me for any Harley Benton review out there that those guitars,
but it's understandable,
did not have at least someone check them once more and get the worst flaws out of it and send them, or even hand select them.
Well, what I experienced, the only guitar so far we got provided from a brand was the Ibanez TOD 10N, the Tim Henson's signature electro nylon. and that is a demo model. So we didn't get, or I didn't. It was shipped to me, and I filmed the video. I think you played it briefly, but not that much. I know that that's not a hand-selected one because it was their demo model, and I had to send it back as well. And it has been with other YouTubers and maybe even at Guitar Summit before. So that was really just a guitar they sent around for YouTubers, for influencers to check out. So that was definitely not hand-selected. Because in advance, I was like, I'm really not sure what I will get from Ibanez to check out. And I think I was talking to Adi, guitar shop owner in our area, and he said they're currently sitting on a lot of B stocks, and he suspected that we will just get a B stock to check out, but it was probably their demo model. So yeah, that's. But I'm not sure how Harley Benton / Thomann does it with their guitars. If they always say you can keep it because it's a Harley Benton, maybe even shipping it both ways is more expensive. They say just keep it, enjoy it, and maybe show it on your socials. From a marketing perspective, it would probably be better to do it this way.
Yeah,
I don't know. But I think the other guitars we got provided to review were always because of friends, personal contact, like the Tokai we got from a ex co-worker, and the Gibson S1,
the Gibson S1, and
we got from
those
Benny.
were bought just like any other person would buy it. So
definitely in shops
there's nothing fishy going on. Let's call it this way.
No, and all the other guitars we demonstrated, if we were not at an event, were our guitars.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that, and just with such affordable brands with such high quality, I'm just skeptical on a point for reviews. But on the other hand, what intrigues me a little bit is the Les Paul shaped guitar they're building is full mahogany.
It's got a good weight to it.
It's got a good weight to it. It has no weight relief in it. It has a carved top. It does not have a maple cap on it, but it's still a carved top, carved mahogany. So I would like to refinish one to a gold top.
And who will get that gold top? Oh, he's here!
Oh my god!
The lucky winner of the gold top.
So this is something that...
Is that again your wife sitting behind you? You have enough guitars. Get rid of the gold one. And Franz,
gold one.
Hello!
Yeah!
I can take it.
Something like this. No, not really, but yeah. It would be interesting to see
just as a project guitar.
As a project guitar, and it would really fit in that category. I like the headstock shape they're having. It doesn't look bad.
Is it open book-ish?
It's open bookish, but it's not open book. They do it a little bit different from Harley Benton, and I think a little cooler. I like it.
Yeah, you're right.
So there's that. As mentioned, the weight, it feels right. The pickups were a little on the bright side, but yeah, for a rock and roll machine, that's okay, in my opinion.
No, it's unacceptable.
Yeah,
pickup swap. Put 200 euro. Put 200 euro pickups in a 180 euro guitar.
The pickup swap can be be
Is it the Riff Star?
Yeah, they renamed it once more on their homepage. I have no idea what's going on there.
Leicester?
They had it Leicester, and if you look
Maybach
at the stores,
already calls it Leicester.
Yeah.
Maybe they got a
and at the stores where they're supplying those,
in Poland.
In Poland, they called it LP22. So again, a different different name for the model. So I don't know. Anyway,
They don't know either.
probably.
Changing it all the time.
So
The website's really slow.
I still got the Epiphone Sheraton pickups.
Oh, there
Yeah.
would definitely be an upgrade.
Yeah.
that would be an upgrade. The Epiphone were a little bit dull in your guitar,
Yeah.
and maybe if those are not really extremely bright pickups, it might not be bad to have those in that one. But then again, you have gold covers on those.
Oh yeah.
Gold covers on a gold top. I don't know, but
All the bling.
Bling bling.
yeah. So anyway, I would like to try a refinish on that one. Maybe
That's the
Ooh.
headstock. They have not the best pictures on the website because the others are this black headstock against a black backdrop, so you can really see nothing. And this in front of the chains. And of
will
course
not focus.
it will just not focus. It's not their fault.
It's
Stupid
getting
look.
better now. It's getting better now. Just,
Yeah, almost there. Almost there.
You jinxed it.
Nicht zu nah. You have to more distance. Yeah. This is better. Yeah.
Ah!
Now. Yeah.
Now
No.
we're talking.
Keep it there. Yeah. Now it's perfect.
It looks pretty good.
So yeah, it's
Tonecaster, Riffster, Teleco, and Twin Cut. You guessed the body shape, Jet.
yeah. It does not
Tonecaster.
it does not look authentic, but it looks close enough for rock and roll. Let's call it that. Yeah. So
Tonecaster.
just experimenting, trying myself on a gold top, maybe trying even to get that vintage look, getting that check ring in there, trying something
Looks
like this.
authentic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I would really like to do and enjoy. And yeah, if I can make this, more or less for free, that
Will you contact them?
maybe I should, right?
For two electrics and the other acoustic.
Yeah.
Which
Do
one
it.
did I say?
Do it.
Probably the blue one.
Yeah, the blue one.
Because blue.
The blue one.
Why did I buy a gold Red
and-
Star? Not a blue one. No, I think
and
the Japanese, only the Japanese one is gold.
and also I'd be also interested in trying that SG shaped one
In
that they're
TV
having.
yellow.
In TV yellow.
I think TV yellow is such a cool color.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like it on an SG though.
We'll see.
Well, you're not sure either. We'll see. I know
But
that you like
what-
red SGs and then maybe black
Yeah.
and then
But the
probably
yellow-
Pelham blue.
Yeah, but the yellow does not look bad on the first glance. But
Mm.
yeah, this G would be interesting because it looks like they have the pickup position right. So
Like on the
like on the Gibson one, yeah,
not right behind where the fretboard
Yeah.
ends.
not
With a little gap.
not like on my kits.
Mhm.
It's the bridge pickup is right next to the bridge, and the other one also has this little gap to the fretboard. They look to be in the right position, so there is that. Also, the contours look fairly good.
Mhm.
So
Would you mod that one or you just want to try it out?
I would probably just want to try that one out.
Okay.
Just just have a look at it, because that one is even more affordable. Yeah. Maybe it's a mod project. Don't know if what Franz wants. Maybe
He doesn't have an SG
he
yet.
doesn't have an SG yet. So
Yeah,
maybe we can do
LP and
something for
SG
him.
yet.
And I
Or
don't
we
have
could, give it away to someone else. Maybe.
Yeah,
pay
maybe.
shipping.
Franz is getting disappointed right now.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. Give it to me.
If you want to ship it, send it to Vienna.
I'm going to pick it up.
Even better. No shipping costs. For
No
Martin.
shipping cost.
I'm going to pick it up. Next question. Can I stay at your place?
So yeah,
Yeah,
those
maybe we should really ask them. They will probably give us the guitars to keep.
Yeah.
But with the other guitars or brands we talked about, Ibanez, we will definitely have to return those. And the more custom guitars, of course, we have to return those because they put so much work into them.
Yeah.
Just for them to send them out is even crazy.
Yeah.
Like the Seagig and the
if we could have the Seagig,
the coffee guitars, the barista
for
Richter.
Yeah,
right.
Richter.
Yeah.
If we could have the Seagig, would be for just as an experiment to show the people.
Maybe Black Mamba would also send us guitars from
Maybe.
Corinthia.
Yeah,
from Austria.
Maybe. But those were also nice. Those were also really, really nice.
The semi-hollow one.
Yeah. If I would
Super
have
cool
to,
design.
it's so hard to if you put them in.
Thinking back,
just putting them in an order. Which one was the nicest guitar? The Baum was obviously
way too expensive.
But yeah, it just felt right for me. So that one is just regardless of all on top. Then obviously the Shark guitars, and then it's getting really, really close, even close behind the Shark guitar. The Black Mamba, that semi-hollow, was so good and so nice that they had. Then also the Colt guitar was a really nice guitar.
Did you play?
Yeah.
Which one did you play?
That blue one that he had down there.
With his body shape.
With his body shape.
Oh, okay.
That felt really comfortable also there. Then that STS, that sustainable one.
Sustainable through tone.
Yeah.
Right, that's STS. If I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
Something like this. Sustainable. Yeah. That one also played really, really nicely. It was set up really, really well.
Did you check the price tag on the Wende Stromgitarren? I'm pretty sure he's talking about those the holes in funky colors. That must be the art guitars. Did you check price tags? They were like pieces of art, not instruments per se. Maybe on the homepage.
I don't think so.
Did they even have price tags?
I'm not sure if they even had price tags. I think on the video you might be able to see it at one point. Let's see.
Really?
Yeah. If there was one, I think there was. For one, there was.
Did he link our video? No. Yes, he did. We're linked on Facebook.
Wow.
Yes. At the official Wende Strom Gitarren. Yeah.
Crazy guitars from Wende Stromgitarren. Maybe that's why we got so many views, because of the Facebook things.
Why not? So
send us a guitar. Thank you.
I think
I'm not sure if there are price tags.
There was a spec sheet.
Maybe upon request.
So there's a spec sheet right there. Let's see if I can zoom into it and see it.
Crazy colors and holes.
Oh my god.
And I'm too close again.
There was a spec sheet, but no price as far as I can.
Maybe it's just for demo.
Candies. Candies? Were there guitars with candies?
The ones with candies. There was one 3,150. Yeah, that's Tiki guitar. That one over here was at 3,150. Yeah, this one
Oh my god.
was
All the colors.
So I would assume the others are somewhere around
3 to 4. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he had candies next to it. Now I know what he means.
Because Les was picking up
was
candy.
picking the candy on the booth here. So
Distracted by the candy. Oh, guitar. Candy. Hi.
So yeah, that one was at 3,150 euros. And I would assume the others are somewhere in the same area. So
Expensive, but they're probably all one of a kind. They look like it to me. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that's a serial production.
No, definitely not. So yeah, expensive, but then again, these are probably all handmade. That's then it's not that expensive.
Speaking of Les video, I have to. It just reminded me. I think the luthier introduced himself, Werner Wende, and Les. I already forgot it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm American. Werner Wende. He just didn't understand the name because it's super German. All of it. All of the name is German. Werner und Wende. Yeah. But try Les's name. Laszlo Lengyel. Lengyel. Come on. Butchering Hungarian names. Not easy. Wow, that's a cigar box guitar. I don't know.
Actually, on Sunday,
he has some super crazy instruments, Mr. Werner Wende.
Oh my god.
Holy moly. It's like a cigar box.
It looks like a cardboard guitar.
It's wood, but it's a shoebox maybe. Wrong way. Super crazy designs. Look at this. This is
from the
art. This is the back. It doesn't look like an instrument. It looks like a piece of art. Oh, it's old wood he got from a barn from 1870.
Reclaimed wood.
And he calls it smoke-free box guitar. Rauchfreie Schachtelgitarre. RSG. Rauchfreie Schachtelgitarre. Genius. That's really quirky. Come on. Look at this. What's this?
This looks a little bit awkward.
To be a guitar. It's just 4 strings.
What string? Ukulele?
Electric
guitar.
Like a Bo Diddley guitar.
Yeah, exactly. I just recognized it's only 4 strings. This one as well. So also the boxy one. All the box guitars. Crazy stuff. Okay, it's half past 11 now.
Oh my god.
Martin will have to walk home to finally go to bed. I'm not sure who's still in the chat. Blackjack Guitar's been pretty active, and Keith H was also there a couple of minutes ago. Zach Thong as well. To everyone still hanging with us, thanks a lot for that. Thanks a lot to you, Franz, for joining.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for inviting me.
And with that, thanks a lot, and
have a good one.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Or good day.